Okay, we are recording. Um, Hello everyone, welcome to day 10. Today we will go ahead whatever we have left yesterday. Let me share my screen then start. I hope it's visible. Let me run the server and then. Yeah, so we were working on the admin dashboard, so I'll just log in as an admin. Admin will be, I think, I have to check from the database. So admin will be admin XYZ. Okay. So here we are. It's working. It's working fine now. We have a requirement that admin should be able to allow he should accept the request of incoming professional. So professional first register under a category, and the request will come to the admin. So admin has to allow that professional to be able to provide services on the platform. So we have to look for that. So okay, so let me just have to find that. Yeah. So here we have done this thing. So now in actions there will be email, and let me explain. In the actions there should be one more thing. There should be, if a now I want here that there should be two buttons. One for he could be he could be able to see active professionals. So here active, and here a button admin can be able to see that requested professional, requested, and then there will be a button he can be able to see flagged professional. That's what I want. Now now active, it is fine because for these are active customers. So active, there will be I button. That means that he can admin can see the whatever info about this particular professional, and this will be a flag button. So he can flag a active professional. But for suppose a requested professional are there, then this action will be different. So for a requested there should be two buttons, one to view that, or second to accept that. Okay, so that should be the case here for this requested, and that for flag there should be a view button and there should be an unflag button. So that's what we want. Okay, so this functionality we want. So for that, now currently it's looking like this. If I show you, of course. So currently we have we are showing all the professional in the same page. So I want the three buttons, and each button should be corresponding to all three category: active, requested, and flagged. So now if I go to Bootstrap and then look for uh, something called tabs. No, so I want these type of tabs, that if you click on active, then there should be active professional. If you click on the requested, there should be requested professional. So this type of tab I want. So I'll go to components, and there's this name and tabs. So I'll go down and I want you can look whatever behavior you want. I want something like this. So, like, anybody say something?
Mm.
Aritra.
Yes, Himanshu.
Yeah. So you are having some doubts, is it right?
Yeah, so what is are we going to get into a breakout room?
So we were in the breakout room, so I messaged you also. But
Oh,
then now we started. So are you able to join at 12 or 12:30? If you can, then will be fine.
12 or 12:30. Uh,
12:30, if you can.
uh, can you do at 1?
At 1 because I have a class at 1.
Yeah, that's why, because I also, I don't know, this is the first time I actually am joining a doubt session. So I also have a call from, 12:15. So I after the call I can join, no problem. Or are you available like from 5?
In the evening, I cannot say because I have multiple classes. So I have two
Can you
other.
just check me and confirm? Because see, I need to progress like today. If I cannot progress today, then the entire schedule will be like messed up for me. So like one day, one class, I need a favor, because after I move on with this, I think the other things I will be able to make up.
Okay, so then you have to come at one exact one. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can. I will try. Okay, just come at one and just message me and then please.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay. So let's go ahead. So this is the functionality I want. Like there's this home. So if user clicks on this home, then this appears. If we click on profile, then this appears, and click on content, then this appears. So this is how we want, right? So go to nav tabs and go. So if you scroll down, then you will be able to see this type of thing. So I'll just copy this. I'll just copy this, and now I'll paste it inside that card. So in this card, I want this functionality. So I'll remove this one, and currently I'll paste that card, that tabs first. So that should be dashboard admin, and for the professional I have to look for. So this is the professional, not this. Yeah, this one. So here this table. So let okay, let keep this table. Before this table, I'm saying that I want this tabs. So if I refresh this, so these here are these tabs. So yeah, now I want this table inside this tab. So let me just first uh, format this document. Now, how these tabs are working? These tabs are working. Let me explain that. I'll, I'll zoom a bit. I'll zoom a bit. Yeah. So in this card body, I have pasted these tabs. So this is a these are four list items: one, two, three, and four. So I don't want multiple. I just want three. So it should be not home. It should be active, and it should be requested, and it should be flagged, whatever the spelling is. Okay, and it is flagged. Now it says on this button. After clicking on this button, there should be a this tab is called a pill inside Bootstrap. So it will toggle a pill which has a ID pills home. So if you see that there is a uh, there's a div which has ID pills home. So this ID will be toggled after that clicking on that button. So I want After clicking on that button, I want a table, right? I want this table. So I'll just copy this table simply. Sorry. I'll just copy this table, cut it from here, and I will paste it here. So now, and for this requested pill will open a div that has id pills profile. So this has id pills profile. So I'll, for now I can say no requested professional. Okay. And this is the last one that we have removed, so I'll just remove it here. And this is the third pill is for flagged, and it says that it will toggle a div that has pill contact. So I'll go to pill contact, and this div I will say no flagged professionals. That is fine. I'll just save it and go here. I'll just refresh it. This is the active. So here now this table is appearing in this active, right? So now if I click on requested, that this table will disappear and the other thing will appear. So it says no requested professional. If I click on flag, it says no flag professional. So I hope it's really good, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now it's done. It's done. Yeah. Okay. So same thing we can do for so I'll just what I will do, I will change the IDs. So it says it will open this button, active button will open a target which has ID pills home. So I'll just remove simply pills home instead of pills active. Okay, so that will be like aligned with our application. So and I'll just change it here. So instead of ID, this div has ID pills home. So I'll say active. And now this requested button will open a div which has pills profile. A div which has ID pills profile. So I'll just go to this div. It says ID pills profile. So I'll just remove this and I'll just say requested. So I'm just changing it. It's not like if you don't want to don't change this. I just change it to keep it aligned with my application, right? So requested. And similarly for this, I'll just change it to flat. I think it's very simple. Fairly simple. We'll just flat. Now it's working. If I go there, yeah. So I'll just nothing has changed. Everything is same, but the ID has changed. Now for customers, I want the same thing. So I'll just again paste the same this one, and I'll again format because format is after pasting from there format is changed. So now it's working. For customer now again I want this only two things because customer will be not requested. So I'll for customer there will be two things, active and flagged. So I want two things. So I'll remove this contact and disabled. I'll keep two buttons. I'll say active and I'll say flag. flag. Okay. Now I'll change to active customer. Now I cannot do active because there is the same ID here also. So there should not be same ID for two what we say divs. So I'm just saying please active customer, and then for that I will say please uh, active. No, not active. It should be flagged customer. Okay, and similarly, I'll just remove this extra two divs. I'll have this two divs, and I'll change this to be active, and then customer. And similarly, for this profile, it should be a flagged customer. Inside this here, currently there are no flagged customers, so I'll say no flagged customers. And I'll put this table active. For active, I'll just put this table. Okay, so yeah, it's working fine. Now for flagged, I'll want the same table, but it is checking from the customer. So now there is something we have to do in the backend. So in the routes, I will go, and now I will not fetch all the professional. I'll fetch according to the category. So I'll fetch a underscore p active professional, and that we have to do by filter dot filter by, and I'll say status status, because there's this status. If you go to models.py in professional, there's this status that tells us that if that professional is active, requested, or flagged. Okay, so I'll just use this status, and I'll say if that is requested, no, active. So active, yeah. So all the actives professional will be fetched in this AP, and similarly I'll just quickly do requested, and I'll say flagged, and it should be AP, RP, and then it should be FP. And similarly, I'll just copy this, and I'll do it for customer also. So now this customer, instead of professional, I'll say customer, not customer, because I have the class name is user. So this is the user, and status will be active, and second will be flagged. And I'll say F underscore C, and this will be A underscore C. So yeah, now I have these things, so I'll just send it. Categories I won't change. I'll say A underscore P will equal to A underscore P, comma, uh, R underscore P equal to R underscore P, comma, uh, F underscore P equal to F underscore P. And similarly for customer, I have to do so underscore C equal to C, and F underscore C equal to F underscore C. Okay, now now I'm fetching according to the category, according to the status. I have to populate according to the status only. So I'll go to admin dashboard. Now here,
Himanshu,
yeah,
before making changes to that customer thing, can you show me what changes you did to div ID for professionals?
like can you come again?
For professionals, you made some changes in the div ID, right?
Div ID.
Uh,
So yeah, so it says like it will initially it says that for this button it will open up, the target will be Pill's home. Okay, so I
mhm,
just change according to so for I'm telling for customer, if you want for the professional I will tell professional. So for this particular button, it says initially it says home, so I change this as active, because the button should look like it will tell that active professional will be appear. So
mhm.
here it was saying initially pills dash home. So
Okay.
it says this button will open a pill, a
Mhm.
tab that has ID pills home. Okay. So I just change it to pills active this ID, and after that this div is opening, and this div has ID pills home.
Okay.
So I just change it to pills active.
Okay.
Okay.
This is only the changes you did,
Yeah.
right?
The
And
IDM was changing. If you don't want, if you don't do it, right?
okay. Also, like in the routes.py, you are querying the like professionals who are active, then requested, then flagged, right? So, instead of querying there, we can also do it here in this dashboard
Yeah,
and
yeah.
push
It's
it out,
it's
right? Using
yeah. We
Ninja.
can do. We can do. It's like
Mhm.
what we can
Just
do.
wanted to confirm. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do here because I'm just simply doing it because I have to just make a lots of changes here, right? So
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
just simply doing that.
Fine. Fine. Okay.
I have to make condition. So if I'm so like here I'm showing for I in professional. So I'm just querying all the professional here, right? In this professional, suppose I
Yeah.
query everything. So active, flagged, and all those things. So
Yes.
after that, I have to just simply put a if
If
condition
condition you can
that
put.
if that I dot status equal to um,
That's what.
active, then only here it will populated.
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise not. After that, here also if I have to make a table, then I'll just again have to loop it, and then
The same
I can
thing.
say if that I dot status will be requested, then populate. Okay, so
Yes.
that's
Yes.
what we have to do. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
simple. Keep
Yeah.
it like that if you want.
Okay.
uh, I'll say that now for I'll copy the same table. So I want to show the same table. I'll copy the same table here and paste it here. Wait a second. I'll paste it the same table here. Now for active professional, for active div, so this is the div for active. So I'll just do instead of professional, I'm fetching at a underscore p. So I'll just loop the through that. So I don't have to do
Yeah.
that if condition.
Yes. Yeah.
Now here also I have to do requested professional r underscore p because this is a requested div. Okay. Now for this I'll simply paste that table. Yeah. So I'm just do a underscore, not a underscore, a f underscore p. So this is there for this, and after this here for customer there are two buttons, active and flagged. So this is the table for customer, active customer. So I'll just say a underscore c, and I'll say this is the flagged. So I'll say f underscore c. If I see here, if I refresh it, yeah. So I don't have any active customer, so it's not appearing. Okay. And for here, requested, there's no active. Okay. So only active person is there. I'm doing it like this. Requested and flagged. So now it's working. One more thing if I can do. This is this one. Have I done something wrong? Not sure. Card body. This will be card body, and it's finishing here. So yeah. So now there's one more thing that I want to tell you. Yeah. So I can do. So suppose if I click on this requested, there's no any professional appearing, right? So instead of showing this empty table, I can just do one thing that I'll keep this for loop only. I'll keep this table in this pills requested, or I'll go here. I'll say that in this div I have active professionals, right? So before showing table I can check that if uh, length if r underscore sorry r underscore a underscore p, So if a underscore p will tell me that a underscore p will be a list. So if there is something in the list, then only this table should appear, right? Otherwise, this table should not appear. And I'll say uh, if something in a underscore p, then the table should appear, and otherwise I'll say else there should be a, and I'll say and if and inside this else I'll say that no active professionals. Okay, and similarly same thing for, so if there is no active professional, then it will go inside this else and will say no active professionals. Otherwise it will say that there are this table, there will be a table. So I'll just put it inside a p. Okay, and I hope you are getting why I'm trying to do this, right? uh, Now same thing here. I'll copy this if go to this table, and if this table go, I'll just do here after table else. Inside this I'll say no requested professionals, right? Requested professional, and in the AP, instead of AP I will do RP. And similarly I can do same thing, but I think you code this why I'm trying to do. If I go here, if I refresh it, if I click on requested, it's saying no requested professional instead of showing a empty table. So I hope the purpose is like understood, right? Okay.
From where it will populate this requested professionals in the registration part.
Which requested professionals?
Yeah.
Like
Suppose
I'm not
one
getting.
example. Yeah.
So it's fetching from the database. If there is something in database, it will populate. Otherwise, won't. This for
So
loop will.
at the time of entry,
Hmm.
at the time of suppose some customer is registering or some professional is registering,
Hmm.
so a status he will enter a status or automatically will be assigned active or flag.
Automatically, we are assigned that a customer is, suppose a customer is registering, so automatically it will be assigned active. Okay, so if a professional is registering, so that status will be assigned automatically. That it is a requested professional. Okay, so
Okay.
after
And
admin will
it will be approved by the admin.
yeah, it will be approved by admin, and if admin
This part
approves,
we will
then
do further.
yeah, we will do, right. I'll tell
Okay, okay,
here,
okay,
right.
okay, okay.
We are doing it here.
And
So
one more thing,
now,
sir. Sir, you did just formatting of the VS Code. What command was there? You did
so
it?
you just go to above. So
Yeah,
why do formatting? Because suppose this t head comes here in the
yeah,
table,
yeah.
it won't
That
look good,
happens.
right?
Yeah,
So I'll just, if I click here in the search, above search button, and if I
yeah.
do greater than sign, and if I initially it appears here formatted document, or either you can search it format document, and if you click here format document,
Automatically, a whole document will be formatted.
formatted, yeah, every
Okay,
alignment is corrected. Okay,
okay,
so
okay.
then
Yeah,
here
yeah.
it
That
changes.
I was not knowing. Okay, thank you.
So it's done now. I want, now it's easy for me to do it like this, that for active professional, in the action buttons there should be two buttons, I and flag. It's there. But for requested professional, there should be two buttons, I and, I'll say accept. So if I go in the bootstrap icon, because requested will be required to accept, so I'll just tick. If I go tick, there will be a tick. I'm not sure if correct. Anyways, we can just leave it as it is. If I can say I don't want icon, I'll say you can, if you find a suitable icon, then you can do it. I'm not able to find it now, so I'll say there will be I button, and then I'll say accept. So if it is a requested professional, he should be able to see, admin should be able to see all the details of it by clicking on this button, and by clicking on this accept button, he should be able to accept his request and approved the professional. So that's there. And for flagged, now this flag I'll do bg success. So this will be success will be means success means will it will be green. So a flag professional will be converted to active. So that's why I just give a green button. So it's up to your imagination how you want to implement it. So it's there. Similarly for customer we can do and all those
Only
things.
one will be there, na? Either flag or success. Yeah.
Either what?
Only one, na? Either flag or success or both.
Flag is a icon. BG success is
Only
a BG
color.
success is a color, right? Background color
Okay,
of that button.
okay.
Okay, so I have to do this BG success at this, not this icon. I have to do it in the button. So button will have a background, right? That's
Hmm.
there. Yeah. So it's there. So instead of danger, I'll say I'll do it. Success. Let me see AWS. And here also, instead of danger, I'll say success. Yeah. So it will be fine. Now it's very good looking home page for admin. Okay, so yeah, it's working. Now I have to make some changes here. If you click on new category, he will be able to create a new category. If you click on edit, he should be able to change the name of this, and that's it there. And we have to keep some more things here, but for now it's working. Now let's create for something for uh, him to search, right? So let's see. Let's create a new page here, new HTML page, and I'll say that it will be. I'll quickly tell you what template inheritance is. So this will be search, and if I say now again, see if I click on the wait, if I click on here, wait, just sorry for that. If I click and open this in live server, this should be a new page, right? It will be a new page. Now, again, I have to do these things, right? I have to do again, make a nav bar, right? And I don't want that. I don't want this nav bar to be populated every time. So there's something called, if you have studied in the theory course, template inheritance. So in that template inheritance, how it works, so there will be a base template, base template. So you can have everything in this base template nav bar. If you want other things to be based in every other routes, so suppose there is a footer, so this is a base template. Now if there will be another HTML, that HTML will inherit automatically this nav bar and this footer here without populating them. So how to connect them using Jinja template? These two HTMLs, how to connect them? So how to do that? Let's try. So I'm saying let's not do it here. I'll say that let's create a base template for admin. I'm creating a base.html. Okay. I'll say base.html, and from in this base.html, I'll keep everything about this, right? So I'll keep this body and uh, this nav should be there. So I'll just control X and I'm going to base.html, pasting it. Now this nav and HTML is there. Now if I click on again, if I go to dashboard again and go down, and this main should here and the body. So in now this in this HTML document, in this HTML here, uh, there's this. If I format it, so there is this HTML, single HTML only, and it has only main element. Okay, in this element, everything is there. But now, in this where it goes base.html in this admin, this has the base. Base means the nav bar, only this nav bar. Now I want that this dashboard HTML to be inherit this base. Okay, so if I go there, if I refresh it, it won't work because I have removed everything there. It goes because it has no body or all those things, so it's not working properly. So I have to inherit everything there, right? So uh, there's something called uh, block we have to do. So I have to just check the syntax. I'm not aware of. So you will be able to get it what we are trying to do. Just quickly go to templates, admin, web base, and yeah, block content and end block. So this is the in the base thing that it says that in the base there is this neighbor, right? And everything other will be a block content, right? Other thing will inherit this base, and everything will be appear in this block content. So I'll go to this as admin HTML, and if I say it will extend that base, so I'll say extends quotes in the quotes base.html. Okay, it's extending the base.html, and if you see it here, the dashboard, it's extend the base.html, and because we have created a block there, and in the base it's saying that there is a block. In this block all the content will appear, right? So I'm creating a block here, content, and this in content this is the main content here, and I'll just do simply go down. Where we are, yeah. I'll say and now this is a block. I have created a content block, and we are extending base HTML here, and I'm saying it should not be base because I have to give the entire path because it's inside admin. So I'll do admin slash base. So I'm extending this base.html. So I'll take the navbar from the base, and inside that base there's this content block is created. So inside that content block this other content will go. Okay, so it's there. I hope you are able to get it right, what we are trying to do. Anybody has any question? If I refresh it, so now it's working here. We are able to get it. So our base thing in this base.html, base means that navbar is here, but we are extending the navbar and the base HTML in this dashboard. Yeah, and in the content we are writing this main thing. I hope you all are getting how we are doing, right? Has any question?
This base will have every folder. In every folder, different bases will be there, or the same base can be extended to the customer folder, admin folder, and professional folder.
Because suppose uh, I'm keeping this base for admin. So base will be means the navbar in the base. This is the navbar, right?
Yeah.
Where it goes. This is the navbar. Yeah. So
Okay.
for
That,
admin,
that's
home, search, and
particularly
states are there.
yeah.
But suppose
Different
for
are the
customer, if there is other neighbor I want, so I will create a new base for that, right?
okay. And
Other
if it is the
application.
same, then we can
Yeah,
extend it
if it is
in
same, then we can extend it, right?
by giving the path there, right?
Yeah, by giving
Where
the
it is.
path, just extend in
Okay.
the extend. I'll just say that
Okay.
I'll extend the admin base.
Okay.
Now you are on dashboard, okay? So now we want this home is active, right? Because it says every time it says here it is active. Mm, okay. Now because it this is a class, this is a bootstrap class, it says active, so that's why this home is appearing some dark, but this search and states are appearing as grayish, right? Because this is active. Now I'm in admin, I'm in dashboard, right? I'm inside this dashboard. So for dashboard, we are the home is corresponding to dashboard. For search, there is other page will be corresponding to that. So if user is coming to dashboard, means if here in the routes.py, if he is coming to dashboard, uh, where it goes, so I can say that uh, page equal to home. Okay, this is the home page. Okay, page equal to home. If I create a new route, suppose it's a basic logic. Okay, we are creating a logic here. I'll just copy it same here, and I'm saying admin search, and let's say login required, and it says I should not do dash. I'll say search, CARCH, search get return render template, and I'll say admin slash mm, search.html. Okay, and here I'll say that page should be capital page. If I done capital page, I should do small. This is the variable. This variable contain home, and this variable contain here the variable contain page. Uh, I'll say search. Okay, search, and I'll do this. So for this admin set, it's saying that it will render a search HTML, and that will have page equal to search. So let's create this search HTML, and instead of doing this, I'll just extend the for the navbar. I'll just extend uh, ex- extends slash admin slash what we have done. Yeah, admin base.html, right? Admin slash base.html. I'm extending this, I'm just extending that. uh, I'm not doing anything. The other thing we will populate after that. So I'll go to base.html. I'll say that href will be slash admin. After clicking on this search in the base, I'm telling that after clicking on this, it should go to slash admin slash search. Right. Slash admin slash search. This is the route here in the routes.py. Slash admin slash search. Yes, correct. So if let's see if it works. I'll just refresh it. I'll click on this search. It's going in the search page, right? It's going in the search page, but this home is appearing dark. Now the search should appear dark, right? I'll say here, wait a second. In the search HTML, I'll say X uh, blog content, and I'll say and blog and blog, and I'll just create a p element. So that we know that we are on the same page. This is a search page in for admin. So if I just again refresh it, yeah, so it's appearing here. Now I'm on the search page, but this home is appearing dark, but the search page is not appearing dark, right? Search menu icon, search menu should appear dark, right? So it's because every time it renders this HTML, this home thing has active, right? So I want dynamically this to be active, right? If we are on home, then this to be active. If we are on search, then this to be active, right? So if I say I've sent a variable there, right, in the routes.py, that if I'm just using Zinda template. If page equal to home, if this page is equal to home, then and if that page equal to home, then this should be active, right? Active. Otherwise I'll just do it single quotes. Okay, so if page equal to home, then there should be active. Otherwise there won't be any active, right? So if page is not home, if page is search, then this page, this icon, this list item, menu item will not be dark active. Now I'm saying same thing I will say for this. Then if page is equal to search, then this should be active, right? It's a very simple Jinjal condition we have made. Now if I go there, if I refresh it, is it working or not? Let's see. uh, it's not still working, right? So what is wrong here? If I it should be small a. It should be small a. If I refresh it again, yeah, now this search is appearing active, right? Because now for search in the route, I'm sending that the page is equal to search. So I'm just checking a condition in the base.html that this page, if the search, then this will be active. If this page is home, then this will be active, right? uh, I hope your like question is covered, right, Naika?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's done. Now I'm on search page. No, I have to remove it. It's done. Yeah. So now I have to work for search, something for search, but before that we required a lot of things for dashboard only. So should be able to create new categories, right? uh, so for that I'll say let's create a route, and I'll for that route this it will go to a route admin dashboard. This form will be going to, if we click on this form, submit it, then this is going to admin dashboard, BOARD. Okay, and let me put a div, and there should be input, and not input. I will keep a button here. Type is equal to submit because he will click on this and submit, and I will say create. Now we have to create some functionality. Before that, for base.html, I'm creating a href admin slash dashboard. So now if I refresh it, I'm on the search page. If I click on home, I'll go to admin dashboard. Yeah, so it's working. Now the home is dark, right? So I'm here. I'll click on this new category. Okay. So I don't want this create to be look like this. So go to dashboard. I'll remove this footer. I don't want this footer. And this save changes and close. I don't want. I just the user can close using this. So if I refresh it, click on this. Now user, if admin don't want to create, he will just click on this. Then it's gone. If you really click on this create button, then the form should be submitted. So now I'll make a class here and this button, and I'll say button one. Let's see, refresh it. Yeah, now it's looking good. I want it to be appear in between, so I'll just say class empty 3. So and let's see, I refresh it. There's some spacing, right? Yeah, it's good. If you want to in between, then I can do that ms. I'll just say text center. If it appears here, a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, sorry for that. Okay. Mm, where we have gone. Okay. Refresh. Yeah. So it's working, right? The create is in between. Now, this is a functionality. Now, just user can submit it, and it should go to that there. I'll go to dashboard. So I will go to VS Code and make a route, or in the same route, right? If it's not get, it's not get. If it is post, then there should be some return. It should again redirect to direct. So we will just populate in the database and then again redirect the admin to be the dashboard, right? To on the dashboard. I'll just do admin slash dashboard. Okay. Now inside it we have to make it we have to post it to the database. So I'll fetch from the that form. So where is that? Yeah, dashboard. This input should be a name. So I'll just see. I'll give a name. What we have to fetch the data there. So I'll just give it a name. Uh, C name, category name, cat name, and again name equal to cat price again, and this should be name equal to cat. Yes, it's fine. Now method post. Okay. Now I'll go route fetch it cat underscore name equal to request dot form dot cat. The name is cat underscore name cat underscore price equal to request dot form dot cat. Again cat underscore price. Again cat underscore psc equal to request dot form dot cat underscore psc. Now I'll create a new object category cat or and what is the class name? Service category, I think. Yeah, service category. I'll create a service category object. Go to models.py for service category. I need name, base price. Mm, you can leave these two. Okay, it's not required. I'm not taking any image or all those things. I want name, base price, and okay, there's no description of that, so we then remove that description, right? We don't need that description. So I don't require this. I'll just commit it down. I'll say name is name and base underscore price. So I'll say name equal to cat underscore name, comma cat, sorry, base price equal to cat underscore price, and db dot session dot add and cat, and again db dot session dot commit. Okay, so let's try if it's working or not. Let's see. Hopefully there should not be any error.
DB or session dot add a spelling mistake is there.
Is
Session.
it? Oh, session. Okay. I think now refresh it. Create name. So I'll just do gardening. Yes, it should be something called 10,000. I'll create. Yeah. So see, this is created. Gardening created. Right. It's looking good.
Okay.
Okay. It's working. Now, similarly, there should be for something for edit also. For edit, okay. So I want that if I click on this edit, and I should be able to change the name and base price, right? So again, I'll create. I have to do something in the form, right? Not this one. Yeah. I'll go to dashboard HTML and in this category, yeah, here all the categories are there. In this edit, there's this pop-up. In this pop-up, there's this form, and in this form, I'll just do cat, sorry, name equal to cat change name. For simplicity, I'm keeping different name. get change price, and they should be. I'll remove this footer. I don't want this footer. I'll just keep a div. I'll say input. So this div has an input, and say empty 3 text center, and instead of input I'll say button. So button button. Okay, so this is a button created. Now I want this to be colored as button warning, and let's say simply change, or edit. Okay, that will be better. Refresh it. Yeah, so it's there. Now I want this to be send the data to, again, admin dashboard. Now admin dashboard, same route, it will send the data. But now I want to ask a question to him. So because now I'm doing this for loop, right? I'm doing this for loop here. So for this particular category, for this particular home cleaning category, this should go. So how do I send the data? And after that I need to know the ID of this category for which I'm changing, right? So I need this ID of this category for which I'm changing the name and base price, right? Either of these two. So while sending the form data here, I'm not sending any ID here. How would I change the category, this particular category? I have to query from the database and then I have to change, right? What do you think? Anybody will suggest that how would I send ID here? Anybody?
ID needs to be sent in the form only, or once we take the data from the form and routes.py, while updating it, then maybe with this particular name and what is the other option? A base, no, no, no. With name and base price, we can query the database, get the ID, and then update it, something like that.
Suppose, okay, okay. Keep that understanding in mind. Just uh, in my database, there is this table, right? I have two rows. First, this. Second, this. Okay. Now it says home cleaning, and it has 500 rupees. And like, just you can understand it, right? Home cleaning, and it says this is home cleaning. It's carpenter, and this is 1,000. This is in the database. Okay, sorry. This is in the database. Now it's also appearing in the dashboard, right? Admin dashboard. Same thing is appearing. But if admin click on edit, and now he has to change the name, suppose home cleaning, okay, he will just put the name. He don't want to change the price, okay. So he, instead of in the form home cleaning, he will just put same name, different name that he want to change. He'll put home decor, okay, home decor, suppose, for this home cleaning, okay. Here it appearing home cleaning and 500 rupees. But after this, clicking on this edit button, there's this home is appearing, right? So in that home, for the name, he is putting this home decor, okay. And I'm sending this data. If you click on the edit button again, so the form is submitting to the data in the route admin dashboard, right, with post method. So in there, the name will go home decor. The name will go as home decor, right? Now,
Yeah, got it.
how would I change that there? I have only this data, home decor. I
Yeah.
have to first fetch the corresponding record for which he is trying to change, right? So I have to somehow After clicking on this edit, the form data is coming here in the route. I have to somehow know the ID of this for which the admin is trying to change, right? So that's why. So with that ID, I can fetch this record, and in this record, I can in place change the name to home decor. For
Yeah.
that, I need a ID, right? You got the problem. Now, anybody will suggest that how should I send the ID? It's just a basic thing. If you just know. Okay, no, is it? Okay, no problem. I'll tell you. See, this is my category, right? For each category, I'm doing for loop. So I'm inside. Suppose first category. So this is the card inside first category, and this is inside the this is form inside first category, right? So I'll just give query string to it, right? And I'll say ID equal to ID dot ID. So in
Okay.
the route, the route will be this admin and dashboard, right? But I'm sending extra thing with this query string, right? ID equal to I dot ID, right? It is going there, I dot ID. So I can fetch this ID with this form, right? How would I fetch this a query string? Do you know how fetch we like I have told this in the previous sessions. How to fetch this query string data? Like I will write. I'll just dictate. I'll write. Do you want to try, Raika? Mm,
Uh, just a minute, Himanshu.
hmm. Okay, we can leave that. Okay, I'll just tell you. Don't worry. So, so if something is coming from the query string, so how we get that request
Request
dot
dot ask.
oh yeah args dot get request dot args dot get, and what is the attribute name? It's ID. I'm just pasting the ID. I'm just writing the ID, and the ID whatever the equal to is assigned there, it will be given here. So it's for this ID, and I can fetch that, right? So and now one more thing for creating also I'm sending in this post, and for updating I'm sending the control is coming here only, right? So I don't
Yes.
want this to be run when the I'm editing, right? This to be run only when I'm creating new, right?
Okay.
So there's one more problem we are encountering, right? So
So
we have to do something.
in that case, do we use that request dot method equals to update put? Sorry, put we use,
Yeah,
right?
we can use a port, but I think form does not support that. Let me
Okay.
see if it supports that. So if I click on this, put no, so it's not supporting. It just support post and get. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for this, because I want to create a new category, right? Now, so suppose this is the form for creating a new category. Category, base price, and this description we don't want, so leave it. Uh, I can do one thing. I can say action should be. Again, I can use carry string, and I say action should be edit. Sorry, not edit. It should be create. Okay, so it's going to this route with post method, and action is create, right? And when I edit this, then I'm sending ID also. I can say action should be action should be edit. For that form, the action should be create, and for this form it should be edit, right? Are you getting like what we are trying to do? Okay, so here I can say if the for both of the form, the control will come to this post, right? Because the method is post. Now I can say if action request dot asks dot get as action is equal to create. If that action is equal to create, then this should happen, right? If it is goes to post and then action is create, then this should happen. Otherwise, uh, elif elif not here, uh, same thing, action as edit. This if action is create, then this will happen. If that is there is edit action in the action, if it is edit, it should be arcs, sorry, and it should be arcs. Okay, so editing thing will be then here, right? And return, again it should be redirected to slash admin slash dashboard with get method dashboard. So see how we overcome that problem, right? Are you getting it or not?
Yes.
So this is the create, then this is the edit. So for now, for this edit, I'm getting uh, where this edit, yeah, name ID. I'm getting ID. I'm getting name and price. So I have to first fetch ID. Okay. Now ID is equal to request dot args dot get, what's in the quotes, ID equal to, not ID, but yeah, ID equal to, I'm fetching the ID, and I'm fetching cat name equal to same thing. Now it should be cat change name and change price, CHANG. I'm fetching the whatever the he wants to change. So yeah, either he can change name and price both, either he can change name, either he can change price. Okay, so first I will fetch the ID. So I'll fetch the record corresponding to this ID, and then for that record I'll change this new names, right? So this should be cat equal to db.session dot query and service category dot filter filter by, and ID equal to this ID that we've got from the query string and first. So whatever ID match, I'll getting this record, and I will say cat dot name. So because this cat will be an object and this name is the current name, right? If I print this, and it will give the name of this object, category object, right? I want it to reassign with this name I'm getting from the form, right? I fetch the cat object from the database. In the name attribute, I'm reassigning it to cat name, and similarly, cat dot price base price, right? Not price, base price. I'm assigning it to. Initially, it was something, right? I'm just reassigning it to.
Right side cat name is the cat name, cat change name.
No,
What was requested from the post method.
right side. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
if I
This
just
one and this cat name is this fetching from the data service category.
so let us change.
Yeah, change it.
Change name.
Cat change. Yeah.
Price. So this is the change price we want. It's fetching
Yeah.
from the form, and I'll just simply do get change name and get change price. Okay, so this is the from in the database, and I'm just reassigning it to new name and new price. Okay, so and I'll just do db.commit session.commit, and it will reflect in the database. And there is some logical problem. Would you suggest anybody will like getting what is the logical problem? If I do, then it won't be any difference. Like it's not give error, but there's some logical error. Are you like able to get anybody? Okay, I'll tell you. I'll refresh it. I'll go to here. Oh, it's not. Why it's not? Oh, it's getting. I'm getting error. Expected indent. I don't know. 114. Anybody getting anything like why we are getting this error? Uh, Elif post.
Instead of elif, I think you have to use else. I think
No, we can use multiple Elif, right?
is it we don't.
No, we can do. We can do. It's not that we cannot. There's some other error. If I just try to.
It is telling indented by 114.
Indentation error
The
on
same
114.
problem is there, no? Only that part is it is showing.
Post if
Can you put the colon space before?
where in line number.
Space before, yeah, line number 115.
Uh, there's
Delete
this
colon, space before colon.
space before colon. There's this space before colon, right?
Yeah,
That,
can we
that
delete
that
it
is not an issue.
and put an enter after that? Yeah, okay,
One sec.
same thing is that, same thing.
Uh, let me run it again. I'll just save it. Right. Yeah, it's working. I don't know why it was giving. I'll just refresh it. Yeah. So I'll click on this. I will edit this. So I'll say home cleaning, home decor. So if I say home decor, what should be the changes here in that box? And
In place
if
of
I
home
just
cleaning, it should come home decor.
and will there be any other changes?
Prices should also change, no?
How I
Price.
don't want to change price. Suppose I'm an admin.
Okay,
I want to
okay.
change the name. I want to change the name only. And if I click on this edit, what will be the change here?
Only name will change.
Okay. And
Mm,
anybody other like Naga, you want to take a case?
Not sure. In the form, I think base price would be expected because we are fetching it.
No, no. We are if you do this get,
Uh,
if there is nothing, then there.
okay.
If there is nothing, then there won't be. This will have none. Okay. If there's nothing in the price in the form for this attribute,
Mhm.
it will
Then
be
I
none.
think that name will change and price will be set to none.
Yeah. So that's what we don't want, right?
Okay.
But we are giving a like if user don't give price, then the price should not be changed, right? So for that, what we can do if uh, if this name has something, if it is none, then we don't want to change the name. Okay. Suppose if this name has nothing, if this name has something, then we want to change, right? If it is none, then it should not be changed. And same for Alif get price. See, so if this name, if there something I'm able to fetch from the form something for name, then the name should be changed. If there's something from price, then should be the price change. Otherwise, it should not be, right. Are you getting it? Any question?
Yes.
Okay. So if this name has something, then we are changing. If this price has something, then we are changing the price, and then we are committing. So if I go here and click on edit, on decor is changed, but price remains same because of this condition. Um, it's done. We are able to edit the category. We are able to create a new category. Okay, and create a new category, I have to write a condition that if something with this name, because the category name should be unique, right. If I go to database, this name should be unique. If I'm try to if I try to create a new category with the same name, then I will get a it Flask will throw error, right. SQL coming will throw error because it's a integrity constraint, right, unique. So I have to just see that if this category with this name is present in the database. So I'll just query simply uh, cat check cat. I'm just checking that db.session.query on the service category dot filter by, and I'm just fetching name equal to cat underscore name. The same name is present, then first uh, if this something is present, then if not, check cat. If nothing is present with that name, then this should be added, right. If there is something else, we will flash a message to the admin that category category with the same name is present, and I'll just return redirect to admin dashboard. Okay, so if that category with that, I'm creating a new category. If I'll just check that whatever the name admin sent, if it already exists in database, not. If it is not exist, then it will create that. If it exists, then there will be a flash message to admin, and it won't be created. I hope it's good. I'm not able. I'm not. I will not show this because I haven't created this Flask flash message in the dashboard HTML. So I have to create this flash message div. Okay. So I hope it's like you are getting it what you are trying to do, right?
Yes.
So I think that is for today. Ty, there's a lot of things to have to do, right? You just try it. If anybody of you have any question, then you can ask in the next session.
Okay. Thank you, Manju.
So yeah, you can leave if you want to ask any question. Otherwise, ask, and otherwise you can leave.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.